This is TMP-36 Temperature Sensor. By this sensor, we can measure a fairly wide range of temperature from minus 50 degree to 125 degree. It's fairly precise 0.1 degree Celsius resolution. In this video, we will go over the basic of hooking the TMP-36 up with Arduino, and we will do some programming to see the temperature result. This sensor just looks like a transistor. Let's take a look at its pinout. Assuming the flat side of the sensor is facing you, we have to connect the left pin to the power, which is from 2.7 to 5.5 volt, and the right pin to the ground. Then the middle pin will have an analog voltage that is directly proportional to the temperature in Celsius. This can be easily seen in the output voltage versus temperature characteristic. The analog output voltage is independent of the power supply. To convert the voltage to temperature, simply we just need some coding by Arduino. Hooking up the TMP-36 to an Arduino is super simple. We just need 3 male-to-male jumper wires and a breadboard. After placing the temperature sensor on the breadboard, the sensor can be powered from 3.3 or 5 volt output from Arduino. Here I am taking 5 volt from Arduino to connect to Vs of the sensor. Arduino analog input A0 will be connected with the middle pin of the sensor, which is analog signal output. And lastly, the ground pin of the sensor will connect with the ground of Arduino. The hardware connection with Arduino is done. Now we will go to the programming section of the Arduino. First, go to the website www.arduino.cc in order to download the software. From the software section, download the software according to your operating system and install it. Now connect the Arduino board to the laptop and open Arduino IDE. As soon as we open Arduino IDE, we would find a default code in the sketch. We can write our code in this structure, or we can remove it and write from the beginning. At first, we will define the analog pin where the Vout of the TMP-36 sensor is connected to. As I connected Vout of the temperature sensor with Arduino analog pin 0, here I define sensor pin as a A0. In the voice setup section, serial begin function will start the serial connection with the computer. This function will show us the result in the serial monitor. Inside the void loop, we will define an integer by the name reading, which will use analog read function to read the sensor value. After that, we will convert this reading to voltage and will store as a float by the name voltage. Now we will make an equation to get the temperature in Celsius from the voltage, and we will store the temperature as a float by the name temperature C. Then we will call the function serial print to show us the temperature value in Celsius. In addition, to see the temperature in Fahrenheit, we will make an equation which will convert the degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit. At the end of the loop, we will make 1 second delay. Now we will upload the code. Before uploading the code, click on Tool in the menu bar and find the board draw. As we are using Arduino Uno, we have to select Arduino Uno. Then again click on the Tools in the menu bar and find the port draw. For Arduino device, the board name will typically be displayed after the port. For example, you can see here COM5 Arduino Uno. After selecting board and port, the final step is uploading the code. Just click on Upload. After successfully uploaded the code, now we will open serial monitor to see the result. Here we can see temperature reading in both Celsius and Fahrenheit. This is how we can use TMP-36 temperature sensor with Arduino to see the temperature reading. In the next part of the video, I will use this LCD display to show the temperature on it. I will upload the part 2 couple of days later. Till then, take care.